Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has programs like Living the Country Life, Successful Farming, and the National Day Spotlight, along with Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and more. Plus, weekend programming like Midwest Country Music Originals, Country Legends Jukebox with Jay Dean, and Les Butler and Friends Bluegrass Gospel Hour. All of this plus all your country music favorites like Garth, Reva, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com, download the app with Apple and Android devices, or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio, online radio for Southeast Iowa.
Sigourney Lumber at 802 Shuffleton Street in Sigourney has all your building and project needs along with expert advice. Sigourney Lumber offers a wide variety of lumber, siding, roofing, doors, windows, cabinets, countertops, hardware, and features the bathroom onyx collection. For power tools and paint options, visit WashingtonLumberIA.com. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, Saturdays 8 to noon. If you want quality service and experience, go to Sigourney Lumber.
And a good morning to you. Time for just another morning show here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube on a Tuesday. Yes, it is a Tuesday. Tuesday, March 10th. We welcome in Mr. Rick Landgrebe as our host today. Rick, do I have your microphone on?
Let's see.
No.
Can you hear me? Not
there
yet.
we go.
Okay, we're good. So,
all right. And I have to adjust this a little bit. My computer was acting a little weird. We're kind of low on the screen. So, Rick, tell me how your day has been. I know you get up early. You get to the grocery store early, don't you?
Yeah, I got in there today probably about 4:15. And truck showed up at 5 o'clock to start unloading it. Then started to unload a whole pallet. Noticed that none of that stuff was mine. So now you go through the process of tracking that down through different stores that our warehouse might travel to.
Man.
As I told you, I'm waiting for a phone call to track down where one full pallet of and it's fresh meat, so it's something that needs to get taken care of quickly. So
if Rick gets up in the middle of the show,
and that's why. So
So now you know. Anything interesting in the last day, 24 hours or so with you? Anything out of the ordinary?
No, enjoyed the beautiful night last night. We grilled when we got home, took a side-by-side ride. Just the normal now.
I think
ready for spring. What do we got till the 20th?
Yeah, something like that.
So,
19th or 20th is the official first day. So
let's bring it on. And that's about it, Steve. That's it.
Yeah, we did hit. I was going to say we hit 77 yesterday.
Was that a record? I know that the state broke some, and
I'm guessing it was, but I don't know for sure. So my little reporting thing that I have from the National Weather Service at home 77 was the high. So
77, wow.
We kicked on the air conditioner yesterday.
Well, we slept with the bedroom windows open. We've been opening them during the day, shutting them at night, but it's like we're going to keep the window open tonight. So
we
nice.
would open our windows, but our dogs bark. So, and I don't want to annoy the neighbors. So, yeah, we just flip from heat to air conditioning and then air conditioning to heat. Nobody ever hears our dogs.
we've got a silly outside cat that I don't know how it knows, but when the window opens up, it just sits there and wants to meow at us. So he must be saying, "Let me in." So, and right here, Steve, I hate to walk away, but I'm going to answer
your phone
this
call.
right
That's
quick.
Totally fine.
So I'm going to sneak behind the
You do
door.
your thing there. I'm really big on the screen right now. I switched to myself here as Rick takes his phone call. Let me do that. Hey, there we go. That's a little bit more manageable. So, yeah, I don't know. Now, if Rick were here, I'd be like, hey, Rick, in my last 24 hours, let's see here. Just basically had a work day yesterday. I will say that I did go out, as we mentioned on yesterday's show, and a lot of you know that our regular co-host, Neil Crott, lost his son last week. That visitation and funeral was yesterday, and what a great turnout for just the whole thing. I know the visitation was full the entire day, and then that led right into the funeral, and the church was packed. So, nice turnout on behalf of Zane Crott. So I think, not to throw any spoilers out there or to get your hopes up, but I think Neil is going to be showing up back on the show tomorrow morning. So we're looking forward to getting Neil back on the show and getting him in a good mood. It's been a rough time for him and his family this past week. So looks like Rick is coming back in the studio. All right, Rick.
All right.
Get things taken care of?
That's call one. So let's see if it takes.
Call.
What's the over and under? I'm going to say 4 calls. What are we going to be over and under on that one? So,
well, we got the first one out of the way.
Got the first one out of the way.
I was talking about how it was a great turnout yesterday for Zane Crott's visitation and funeral, and hoping to get Neil back maybe as soon as tomorrow. So,
and this will be good. So it'll get Neil back into just.
Yep. Yeah, and big thanks to you and Aaron McGuire. You guys have filled in off and on the last few days, so really appreciate your help.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Let's see here. Also, later on this hour, here in just a little bit, we'll have Jeff Graff joining us. He'll be in for what is usually our KCED segment. No idea what Jeff's going to be talking about today, so we'll all find out together. He's always a fun guy. He's a fun guy to have in, so we'll see what Jeff brings to the table here in just a little bit. Let's thank our sponsors. I think we're the guy in the studio with me today is familiar with Brothers Market. Yes, Brothers Market is our headline sponsor here in Sigourney, Iowa. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market. You can go to shopbrothersmarket.com. You can get the app. What would you do with that app?
Well, what I would do is get it on my phone and I just tap it. That's what.
There you go. You got to tap it to make things work.
It just don't seem right without Neil saying that over here. Does
Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. It is a smart, brilliant, fantastic way to shop. Use that app. Use Instacart if you want, if you can't make it out for whatever reason. And today, Rick, is the senior discount. That's kind of a new thing. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
It is. It's probably, I think this is the 3rd to 4th week that we have had it. We've had 1 or 2 other stores that we acquired late here recently that have done this, and it does work, and it's a great idea. So we put it in all 16 of our stores now. So, and it just helps them out a little bit. Catch up on the ad for the final day before the new one breaks the next day, and just that little bit goes back and helps them out a little bit. So
help out those seniors. I was going to ask you, speaking of helping people out, what is the current roundup?
The roundup this month is Tri-County after prom. So, get in, help out Tri-County. I think we done Sigourney after prom might have been last month, or we might even taken the month off. They just run together after a while. But so this month is Tri-County. And then I know I got a couple more lined up. The fireworks fund is going to be coming up on one of those. So, you're a Sigourney guy, been here. There is not a better, for a small town, there is not a better 4th of July or fireworks show than in my opinion. So please come in and support that one when we get it. We'll have the 4th of July committee roundup too one of these months coming up. So yeah, we're just ready for that.
Very cool.
I got the summer coming in my mind right now.
Yeah,
I'm
really.
skipping right over spring.
Yeah, I mean, when you hit 77 degrees, it definitely feels summer-like. You got the circular, which I think is on its last day.
Today is it. Today's on this one. So I do know that it's the corned beef briskets. This is the week that will sell like crazy. And I know they're coming right back in tomorrow's ad. That's the only thing I do know off the top of my head I can remember. So the corned beef briskets come in on 80% ground beef today. Hopefully we figure out where my truck's at, because that's where my 80%. Some of that ground beef is on that pallet that we do not know where it's at this morning. So hopefully it gets here. The bacon's on sale. Some New York strips. I think we can grill today too. I think it's supposed to be another good day today.
Yeah, it's gonna get rainy at some point, but yeah,
we can still put your grill under the patio and get out there and grill.
Hold an umbrella.
You'll be fine.
Whatever.
You ain't gonna melt. So come in, catch the final days. Check out, walk around the store. There's some new items on the shelf that we've gotten in that you need to try, and just come see us.
How'd the you had your 3-day sale?
Yeah, that was a big
last week.
We sold a lot of the pizzas and the milk were the two big items. So it must be everyone needs milk daily. Gosh, we go through a lot of milk. I don't know about you guys.
Milk drinkers.
We must be, but so yeah, with milk and the pizzas went great. So it was good. We're probably going to try to start doing those more often. Maybe one a month is what our plan. Every 6 weeks, right around that time. So come up with some new ideas each time, and then we are about into full swing of outside grilling too for the store. So pay attention here on the radio as Steve will get my menus for that, and
for sure
we'll get you set up.
Yeah. I was a day late on the sale, but I did go in on Sunday to pick up one of your brother's pizzas.
Okay. Which one did we go with?
I got a Meat Lovers.
Yes, that's a very good one too.
That's my favorite. So.
We had the breakfast on. It was a late morning. Sunday morning, we might have stayed out too late Saturday night, so I did not cook breakfast. I threw brother's pizza in, and gosh, that breakfast pizza is delicious. So
yeah,
and I'm just not saying that to sell them. They are a great pizza.
For sure. So yeah, get in there to Brothers. We thank Brothers Market for being our headline sponsor. We thank Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios. And maybe Toothy will come back here in the next day or two as well.
He might be tan. He might be on vacation to have a tan somewhere.
Yes, we were talking about his roots being tanned when he comes back. So he'll have to utilize that toothbrush to clean himself off. You know, if he's at a sandy beach, that sand can get in all sorts of cracks and crevices.
I see that right here on the screen. If it gets clear up there in that crack, it's going to be...
It does. That's what the toothbrush is for. I mean, you got to brush your teeth. Toothy has to brush himself.
The question is it the same toothbrush that he uses for the sand as it is the tooth, whatever
it's
you want to say.
It's not very often that a tooth has his own set of teeth, but in this case, it's an all-for-one type of a toothbrush. You can schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster and Dr. Jacob Ingram at Osky Dental. They're always accepting new patients. Osky Dental is going to file your insurance forms for you, which is always nice. And they are a Delta provider. In case you ever wondered what was being said in the background during that, it's Delta Dental Provider. I don't know where that ever came from.
Where is that?
No idea. It was just the creative minds here at Steve Shetler Media that comes up with the weird stuff that we do. Osky Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa, and you can call 641-673-4845. Boy, Osky Dental sponsoring our studios, where Rick and I are hanging out today on this Tuesday. Boy, you know, I'm looking outside, can't really get a grip on what the weather's doing right now, but we will jump into our forecast up next. I don't know, Rick, you want to be the weatherman today?
I sure can. Are we ready to go through it here? All right, today is a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m., Mostly sunny with a high near 68, with winds between 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming east in the morning. So that's still not a bad day today. We got till 4 o'clock. So then it's going to be a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m. Boy, they give themselves a lot of time to make mistakes, don't they? Between 4. So then between 4 and 10.
This forecast would drive Neil bonkers
crazy.
Right
so
now.
Before 10 p.m., then a chance of showers after 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Mostly cloudy with a low around 37 with winds 5 to 15 miles an hour out of the north. With gusts as high as 20 miles per hour and chance of precip is at 40%. Wednesday, showers likely before 7 a.m. Then a chance of rain between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 45.
That's a lot cooler.
It is 45. So we're going to have a 23-degree change here. Breezy with the northwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, gust up to 30, and precip 60%. So better chances on Wednesday and Wednesday night. Mostly clear with the low around 26. Northwest winds 5 to 15 with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. And then for Thursday, it's partly sunny with a high near 54 and breezy. So we do cool down a little bit here, but I'll still take those days.
I'm going to jump in. I'm looking at the extended forecast on my computer. Let's see here. Friday, they're calling for clouds and 50. Saturday, clouds and 59. And then, Sunday, what are you doing to me? 60% chance of rain and snow. Boo. And a high of only 41. And then Sunday night, a low of 13.
Jeez.
So we're going to go from 77 yesterday to 13 on Sunday night. So
we have made somebody mad again.
It is that time of year in Iowa. We do thank the Garden Gate in Sigourney, 105 South Jefferson Street in Sigourney, for sponsoring our forecast. You can get fresh floral arrangements, home decor, sympathy gifts, something for everybody. They've been serving Sigourney and the Keokuk County and surrounding areas for nearly 29 years now. We thank Cindy and the Garden Gate for sponsoring our forecast. All right. Again, Steve and Rick Landgrebe from Brothers Market hanging out with you on this morning. Let's see here. Let's jump into today's This or That. Up next, it is brought to us by Complete Care of Iowa, located on the south side of the square in Sigourney. Health care for where you are. All right, so we have been feeling spring-like the last few days, which brings us today's This or That. Are you a flower guy at all, Rick?
I enjoy looking at them. I like watching or seeing what people have in their yards and gardens because they are cool. I just don't have the patience to deal with them.
No.
My wife is huge into the flowers.
Oh, really?
So she does do a great job at our place. And like I said, I enjoy looking. I try to stay away with them with the lawnmower. Try to keep away, and then other than that, so
we've got some flower beds that kind of have just, I guess, annuals. Is that what you call them when they just pop up every year?
Are they perennials? Because I always get annuals you replant, I think.
Okay. I don't know.
And
they come up every year by themselves.
I think it's a perennial then. I do believe.
All right. So we have, some flower beds that are just full of stuff.
Yeah, same.
It's just kind of a mishmash of a variety of things. And we get a little bit of both of these, tulips and daffodils. So that's today's This or That. What do you prefer, tulips or daffodils?
Well, I really like the tulips. If they would, I don't know about a daffodil. Like a tulip, you get the 2 weeks to 3 weeks of them, and then you get the green stem or whatever. I think then you're probably supposed to mow them off. And I don't know about a daffodil. Does it stay?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So I'm going to go
two
with
guys talking about flowers.
Yes. Cindy, help us out on this if you know. But I'm gonna go with the daffodils, thinking that they stick around a little bit longer to enjoy. Right. So
okay, I'll go with the tulips. I feel weird saying tulips. Tulips.
Tulips.
Tulips. Of course, Pella has their big tulip time. Is that in May?
It's always that first weekend, I believe.
All right.
So
as you said, they don't last terribly long.
Nope.
And sometimes it hits, and sometimes occasionally it misses on tulip time in Pella. But I like the tulips, the different colors, and
I do too.
All
They're
that.
neat.
So so that's today's This or That. Question of the day is up next. It's sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main in Sigourney, celebrating 20 years in business. So congratulations to Amy's. So On a normal day, Rick, what do you eat for breakfast?
Normal day, Monday through Friday, I typically don't have breakfast. I just have my coffee, but we do a breakfast. Saturdays and Sundays, I usually cook the works, bacon, sausage, some hash browns, and then some
eggs.
What
time do you do that? Because I'm coming out.
Well, I am up by 6 o'clock getting kind of mind going. My wife likes to sleep a little later on the weekends, so we try to eat about 9 o'clock, Steve. So I was
going to say, she wouldn't mind if I popped out.
No, absolutely. So we're ready about 9 o'clock, and I do enjoy. We typically cook breakfast every well, we do. Either we cook it or we go eat it somewhere, but we have breakfast every Saturday and Sunday, and then the week I just do my coffee.
All right. For me, I don't know. I'm trying to kind of get off the cereal thing. Okay. Trying to just cut out certain foods out of my diet because I need to. Usually, but I mean, ever since I was a kid, it's just been cereal. Yeah. Captain Crunch, Frosted Flakes.
I'm still a kid cereal too, when I do
all those kids cereals
I do too.
have stuck with me. But I'm kind of trying just to switch over to toast. I had just peanut butter toast this morning, so which is, I don't know. In my mind, at least, it's a little bit healthier than cereal. I don't know.
And I'm the guy that does the peanut butter on my toast also, so I have that with my toast as peanut butter as well. So.
Yeah, so I'm trying to switch over to toast, but it's either cereal or toast for me. Now, we just did get into a new For the Fun of It tournament on the Steve Shetler Media Facebook page, sponsored by Heather's Tupperware. Make sure you follow Heather's Tupperware on Facebook and go to her website and order up some Tupperware. Everybody needs some Tupperware, Rick.
We have it, and anyone else that has ours, please bring it back, because I think that's where most of it goes.
Have you loaned some of it out?
Yeah, I think so. And I'm guessing at my kid's house.
All right. It is nice to have and use it for leftovers or whatever. So we're looking at favorite fast food chain restaurants for this month of March. And we're into the second matchup. Let's backtrack to yesterday. Culver's beat Subway. Now, the 16 that we picked here, I found something online that said these are the 16 locations. They have the most locations in Iowa as far as fast food restaurants. So what you're looking at is the 16 franchises with the most locations in Iowa. So Subway was the number one seed, technically, in this tournament. They get knocked out by Culver's, which I would have picked Culver's if I would have voted. But McDonald's and KFC is the current matchup. What do you pick on this?
I'm doing KFC.
Are you?
On that one, yep. Just I'm done with the McDonald's because I can never get full when I eat at McDonald's. I don't know what it is, but I just can't get full when I eat at McDonald's.
This is a tough one for me. I like both. I mean, I am kind of a. I know a lot of people don't like McDonald's and they think it's it's bad for you, which it is, obviously. Yeah. Aaron McGuire and I yesterday were talking about that documentary from several years ago, the Super Size Me. Did you ever see that?
I have not.
Where the guy ate McDonald's for an extended period of time, and it showed just how much weight he gained and how horrible he felt after eating McDonald's 3 meals a day for his, I don't know how long it was. But I do like McDonald's occasionally. I do like KFC occasionally. Tough choice. You're going KFC, so I'll go with McDonald's just to even it out. Either one I'd be happy with. I guess maybe, I'm double quarter pounder guy.
There you go.
Have you seen that new Arch burger thing that they have?
Is it the Super Big Mac
it's
or
like
whatever?
It's like a double quarter pounder with some sort of different sauce.
Oh, I have not then.
Something else. So yeah. So that's our tournament. From here, we'll go tonight to Dairy Queen and Wendy's. So you're not going to be here tomorrow, most likely, Rick. Who would you pick between DQ and Wendy's?
Man, I just don't eat at Dairy Queen enough because there's not many around. So I'm just going to go Wendy's on this one.
Okay.
And I don't get to either of them either. So
okay. I like Dairy Queen ice cream. I don't really eat their food all that much, but I don't know. I'll save it for tomorrow.
Okay.
To tell which one I'm gonna pick. So let's hear from some of our sponsors. We've got the Graffs, not just Jeff.
We got them both.
I mean, Jeff is the only one on my list today. So we got Darian as well. So it's a bonus. Hang on, we'll get to them up next.
Need eye-catching graphics for your business, team, or special event? Avenue 280 Digital Works creates custom digital designs, from social media posts and business cards to flyers, menus, sports posters, and special announcements. You receive the digital file, ready to post online or print anywhere. No contracts, no pressure. Make your visuals work harder for you. Contact Naomi at Avenue 280 Digital Works for all your graphic design needs.
Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more, plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Osky Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Osky Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Osky Dental.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
Hi, Clint.
Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint. Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
Keota Community School District, we are proud to lead with innovation, excellence, and the heart. With our student-teacher ratio low, our classrooms are built for connection, giving every student the attention they deserve. We continue with our 4-day school week for the 25-26 school year, creating more time for personalized learning, enrichment, and sport. And the results speak for themselves. In the 2024 ISAF scores, our students ranked number 1 in math and number 2 in English in our conference. That's academic achievement. That's community pride. That's Keota Schools.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Keota Veterinary Clinic. We're a small-town clinic that offers the advantages of modern veterinary technology. Our treatment experience ranges from animals as small as hamsters and as large as draft horses. Whether it's routine vaccinations or a complex medical problem, we're here for you and the animals you care about. Find Keota Veterinary Clinic at 102 East Broadway in Keota. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4:30. Keota Veterinary Clinic, where hometown values meet modern medicine. Alrighty, we are back here on Steve Shetler Media. Just another morning show. Brothers Market, our headline sponsor, and also Osky Dental is our studio's sponsor. We're hanging out today in the Osky Dental Studios, right above Barnwired in beautiful downtown Sigourney. Rick Landgrebe from Brothers Market is our co-host, and we welcome in. Let me turn everybody's mics on. We don't only have Jeff Graff as promised, but we've got Darian as well. Guys, how you doing today?
We're doing good. You guys?
Yeah.
Doing all right. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. Did you guys enjoy the nice weather over the weekend?
Absolutely.
It was making me making me crave some Walker's ice cream. So.
No, geez, we talked about that last night too. Yeah.
So what are our chances that Walker's will ever end up on your tournament of fast food here?
Hey, get a few more franchises and we'll get you on there, you know.
Well, if you want a franchise.
So what are the graphs in to talk about today? You said you were going to kind of change it up from the last time you were in.
Well, every time that I get picked to be on here, we usually talk about something serious, right?
Yes.
And the only fun thing we talk about is this or that, right?
Uh-huh.
I thought maybe we'd shake it up a bit because we learned last time we were here, which we knew, but that you were a lifelong resident of Keokuk County.
Yep.
And so I thought maybe it'd be kind of fun to share with your listeners that aren't necessarily in Keokuk County some of the history and some fun facts and maybe some trivia of Keokuk County.
Sure.
And we figured since you guys were here and you've been here forever that maybe you could fill us in on some of this.
All right. Rick, give us your history. You're an Eddyville guy, right?
Oskaloosa.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so 95 was when I started to come this way. So I've been here since I've been probably in Keokuk County as long as I was in Mahaska County.
Okay.
So
95 is ancient history. Ask my kids.
I know it is now. It's like the 90s. I mean, I came here before there was a cell phone.
And you two are also transplants, correct?
2003.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm the only lifer
yes.
in the studio.
Yes, we're going to pick on you.
The pressure is on.
All right.
So I need a disclaimer here too, because some of your audience, I suspect, probably has lived here their entire life.
Oh yeah.
And some of them are probably history buffs. And so my disclaimer is I did internet research.
No fair. I need to get like Keith Collins as my phone a friend from the Historical Society.
Exactly.
So Keith, don't call us if I get this wrong. I've got documentation of where I found this on the internet. So
if it's wrong,
and that's
sorry.
a big stack of papers too.
It is thick.
It's big print, so you could read it.
You should have seen the stack he started with. That's small.
So I've actually got documentation of where I found this. So if somebody calls to hate, this is a live call-in, is it?
It is.
We do. We have a phone line if anybody wants to call in.
Okay, well, I've documented all this. So,
yeah.
And some of the really way far out stuff there, if I couldn't find it in two sources, it didn't hit. So.
All right. Well, lay it on me. Let's do this.
Okay, so let's start with this. Keokuk County. Do we know what year that maybe this became a settlement?
No idea. I'm guessing the early 1900s at some point. Just complete and total guess. Let's just say 1920.
It was way before that. We had did we have a sesquicentennial?
Yeah, we did one of them.
Was that one? Is that 175? Huh? Am I right on that, or is that 150?
I think it was 175 was the last
Oh, wow.
So come on, Steve. We got to do 1846.
Well, you're really close. So,
what do we got?
So, the county was officially open for settlement in May of 1843.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And
good job, Rick.
However, the county didn't officially organize until 1844. So before that, the clerical stuff and that was administered by Washington County.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
So I thought that was kind of interesting, and I found that in 3 spaces. So
okay, so it's
you don't need my footnotes on this one.
You're really worried about somebody coming down on you.
Well, I've been on the.
It happens, Steve. It happens.
So how about who is the Native American that the county's named after?
Well, Chief Keokuk.
Yeah, there we go.
That is good.
Okay.
What tribe was he from?
Oh, that one that
Cherokee tribe, right? I mean, that's
Maybe it was the Sauk tribe.
Okay,
could have been.
It could have been.
And his name roughly translated, because English is tough, either means, depending on which source you use, watchful fox or he who has been everywhere.
Okay.
And it says he was picked because he worked to maintain peace between the Native American tribes and the white settlers in the early 1800s.
Okay.
So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
How about the courthouse? When was that built?
Whew. The one we're looking at today.
The one we're looking at today.
Obviously 1910.
That's exactly the year I was going to pick too. I don't know if
I'm
that's
just going to stick with 1910 is my answer for everything.
You guys are really good. It says that it was built in 1911.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because that's...
And it's on the history of a register of historic places. So some of that stuff that's hanging on the walls, the artifacts and that,
Yeah.
it's not that much older than the courthouse.
Wow.
So when Mick Berg gives you the tour...
And what baffles me is in 1910, that would have been a lot of work.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of work today to build it with equipment. And they done that in 1910 with a lot of manual labor, I guess.
Yeah. Very cool.
So how about the town of Sigourney? We've all heard that it's named after somebody.
Obviously, Sigourney Weaver.
Yes, there we go. Is it Lydia Sigourney? Is that who the town was named after?
According to my sources.
Yes, okay.
That's what I was going to say next.
Yes.
So, what was
she an author?
It says that she was a poet.
A poet, okay.
But did she know it?
Did she know it? You got a rap song going on over there.
What was interesting that I found, though, in researching this is apparently she was never in Sigourney.
Oh,
really?
And apparently never in Iowa either.
Does she know we named a town after her?
Well, apparently she did, because she sent us 50 books to the local library and some trees to plant up the courthouse.
Nice. Okay.
So she must have been appreciative of the fact that her namesake is
good.
On an Iowa map now. So I thought that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
The other one that I found, and this one, there was conflicting stories on this one too, but Lake Belvedere. We all love that thing, right?
Okay.
And it obviously was purchased by the county. Do we know who that was purchased from and when?
Well, they made a TV show about it. It was called Mr. Belvedere.
Yes. It was Belva. What, and was it
Hollingsworth.
1976?
Man, you're good, Rick.
Wow.
Am I close?
How should you know this stuff?
We should be keeping score on this.
We should.
The lifelong resident.
Yes. Am I close?
So
You're
apparently,
very close.
And I got this from an interview from Dave Long.
Yeah.
That happened in 2012. It was published. Apparently in 1971, Steve and Belva Humphreys sold the land that's on to the county. Anybody want to guess how we ended up with the name Belvedere?
This is just a hearsay that I've gotten, that when they sold this, that they could do again, I could be way wrong, any public hunting they wanted to, except they had to leave the deer alone. Is there any truth to that? Is there that the deer were the only thing protected at the time on the public hunting part? I don't know if that's true or not.
I can't prove that.
Okay.
I'm citing two sources.
Okay.
One is ChatGPT, so I threw it out.
Okay.
The other one is the interview with Dave Long. It says that in the contract that they had to have Belva's name as part of whatever they named it. And then Dave says there's two stories. One was from the immense deer population in Keokuk County, and the other one was that whenever Steve and Belva were together, Steve would constantly say, "Yes, dear."
Okay.
Yes, dear.
Belvedere. Nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
Or the TV show, as Steve said.
Yeah, I mean either one works.
It's spelled wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know. So anyway,
we're all getting smarter this morning.
Yes.
I don't know if we do Trivial Pursuit at the country club again, maybe I'll have some material.
Yeah, really.
Save it. Yes.
Let's see what else here that was interesting. So we're working through names of different towns and what they are, where these names actually came from, and some of these seem pretty interesting. Richland was rich Iowa topsoil.
Yeah, that's a rich land.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That does make sense.
yeah, it was interesting. And apparently they once upon a time had an academy there that boasted 200 students.
Oh.
And apparently that left sometime around the turn of the century. But
Okay.
Okay.
how about Delta? Where do you suppose that name came from?
The insurance company.
Probably in a long line of family members from Dixie Shipley, because she.
I know. Exactly.
Was there a Delta shipment?
Yes.
No, I don't have any idea.
I didn't find that. I thought maybe let's just go with that.
Yes.
It said here that the town most likely came from the Greek letter delta, and it had something to do with the surveying of it.
Okay.
Somebody can probably call in and correct me on that one.
It would be Dixie.
We
She
need
would know
Dixie.
Delta.
We need
So,
Dixie now.
Dixie,
for
if you
that.
could let us know, that would be awesome. South English was named after the English River.
Okay.
Keswick. You know, there's a sister city in England. It was named after Keswick, England. In Railroad Town, obviously. Kinross, Scotland.
Okay.
Then I had some other ones here that were interesting.
Do you have Hayesville in your list?
Well, yes, I do.
We were Neil and I were talking about that. You know, when the Jack Hayes had his funeral here, just 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago. We were wondering. He was from Hayesville. We were wondering if his family was involved with the naming of Hayesville.
Oh,
there's a possibility.
Okay.
So researching Hayesville, I found out that it was named after an early settler by the name of George Hayes.
Okay.
Very good chance then.
It's possible.
Yeah.
There's a couple stories on that one. The one that I found was interestingly disregarded because I only found it on ChatGPT.
Okay.
Was that George Hayes was a sheriff, and his claim to fame was that he had this really nice heavy coat that made him look very professional that he wore year round.
So nothing under his coat, maybe.
So I don't know, but there's a possibility. So anybody in the Hayes family that could.
And I thought maybe it'd be Birdville because I think it's all birds that live in Hayesville now.
They might have to change it.
Yes.
Well, Sean, if you could call in. Webster was named after Daniel Webster, Railroad Town also.
Not the TV show, Steve.
Yeah. We were just talking about Webster
yes,
yesterday.
I saw it was
his
birthday or something.
Yeah.
Webster. Oh, the little kid.
Yeah, the little kid.
Yeah. Emmanuel Lewis.
Yes.
He was 55 yesterday.
Wow, that makes me feel old.
Yeah.
Oh my. Let's make us old, doesn't it? What else did I have here that was interesting? Oh, this is where they started talking about towns that didn't exist anymore, but I think maybe we should probably
See how many they can come up with.
Yeah, how about towns that don't exist anymore?
Frogtown.
I don't know if that made the list or not. They told me there was 25 registered post offices in the county once upon a time, and we don't have that many towns now.
That's the only one I've got.
Where is that?
That's down by like Richland.
I thought so. Yes, because you see the people of Frogtown on Facebook or something.
I've never heard that.
I was just.
Well, there's a guy that just opened up a firearm. Well, or he has a firearms. It's called Frogtown Firearms.
I did see that. Yes.
Yeah. Boy, I'm trying to think of other towns that may have gone away. Is Talleyrand?
Yep.
Talleyrand made that list.
Okay. It's because the post offices are gone? Is that why they say they're no longer, or just not even...
Unincorporated.
Unincorporated.
And Kinross is actually incorporated?
Well, back to my sources here.
Yeah.
It's still got a zip code, so I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
What about Baden?
Oh.
Baden. Is that?
That's out there with the Baden Highway.
Baden
I think
Road.
there's still
Highway.
a tire where that last house was out there in the middle of Gretter's Field. So.
All right.
I don't know. This one I'm struggling with. Bethel. I don't know if that was ever incorporated.
Bethel. I know where the Bethel Church is at,
yeah,
of course.
over by Harper.
And it says it's a rural community centered around a church. So
okay.
Maybe Keith Collins needs to call
yes.
By the way, if Keith sees this video, I would love to have Keith in.
He's got a wealth of knowledge on
once
this
a month or something. We could just pick a topic and come in and talk about it. So
he'd definitely blow out the water.
Yeah, so he would be good at that.
How about Germanville?
Germanville.
I don't know where it was at because I couldn't find it on the map, but it showed up in several sources.
Okay. Is Lancaster on the list?
Lancaster's on the list.
All right. Good job, Steve. He's got a couple.
They had a history of that one. It said Lancaster was the most famous lost towns in the county. Talked about it being the county seat. It talked about the schoolhouse.
Oh.
It talked a lot about that stuff. So
I'm going to probably mispronounce it, but Mesopotamia. How do you say that?
That one didn't hit my list.
It's still on the side of the barn.
Oh, I get that.
You know where it is. It's still on the side of the barn.
You don't know what that is, okay? But then the other one that became really interesting was watch here.
Yeah.
So how many people that are listening to this actually pronounce watch here right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What cheer?
Well, you remember when they used to have it on the weather, and I think it was, I can't do call letters. Anyway, there was a TV station that used to have watch here on there, and you could tell they were from Watch Here.
Watch Here.
They called it Watch Here.
All right. Probably Denny Frary.
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
So anyway, but what was Watch Here's claim to fame?
The coal mine.
Lots of coal mines.
All right.
I think at one time was over 2,000 people. Am I correct? Does it say? Or
Wow.
Well, this is
for coming to Keokuk County. He's pretty good at this.
No kidding.
So this is, and I found this in 2 spots. So the highest census they ever had was about 3,300 people. However, they're telling me that between censuses, between 1890 when they were at 3,300 and whenever the 1900 census happened, someplace in there the community was considerably bigger than that, but they missed it because of the census. And then the coal ran out, and so
it went away.
It went away. But the Opera House is still there.
Yes, yeah.
And the fairgrounds.
And one of the coolest places to go to, by the way, the Opera House.
Yes.
It is amazing. It's so much fun.
And apparently they had a almost riot there. And that's even how it was worded. And almost
riot.
When the coal miners were striking. But, it was a peaceful place and they never got around to rioting.
I have somebody, Dan Adams is in my comments. He is asking, why is Keswick pronounced like it's with a Z, Keswick, instead of Keswick? Anybody know?
Question.
We'll have to ask the English.
You'd ask an English or grammar teacher if the S turns into
Keswick.
Julie Tremble, why is it Keswick?
Julie Collan. Is there anything on your thing that was fun in there?
I don't know.
This is the other one. I've been bouncing all over this. When you do internet research, you do bounce all over.
Yeah.
What does watch here mean?
I did know this one at one time. I ain't gonna come up with it now, though.
Of course, you just think of like cheers and cheerleading. Like, what are you cheering for?
Yes.
So it's actually the phrase "watch here" was an old English greeting that meant "what good news."
Oh.
And so early miners and settlers liked the positive sound of it, and the name stuck.
Okay.
That was
cheer.
Yeah, I'm still to find that. What's here? It's good news. Oh, what else do we got here that we might want to talk about? We're probably getting up close to the this or that thing, aren't we?
Yeah. I mean, you can. I mean, I find this interesting.
Yes, I do too. I like this.
Well, then I got one other one here. So once in a while at night when we get time, we'll sit down and we'll watch on, I can say, television. We'll watch those documentaries about ghosts and whatever.
Sure.
So I thought, well, let's see if Keokuk County has any ghost stories or local legends. And somebody at the courthouse can call in and help this. But the number one thing that came up is that potentially our courthouse might be haunted.
Oh.
It says employees and visitors over the years have reported hearing footsteps echoing through empty hallways after hours.
I wonder if any current people over there have heard such
that.
things. Yeah.
Well, it says that some workers have heard doors open and footsteps on the stairs when no one else was in the building. So, I don't know. Somebody call in, let us know on that.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in ghosts? And I'm going to go. I would take a Christian/religious perspective and say it's a demon.
It's a demon, yes. And I don't know. I think you get some, I don't even know, like a vision of it, but I'm not a ghost guy. I don't buy into the...
You know what I always heard was that the old, Stone Pony.
Yep, I've heard that one too.
Over here on the corner was haunted. So that's the big legend I always heard.
Same here. Heard that one.
Maybe it's aliens.
Yeah, could be.
Well, was it called the House of Spirits? Was it the House of Spirits?
Yeah.
There you go. Here's another one. This is Watch here. It says that there's a story that circulates about miners who died underground that still wander the old mine areas. Ooh. And says that residents have claimed to see strange lights near former mining sites at night.
Orbs, maybe.
Orbs. Ooh, now back to aliens.
Yeah.
And here's one we can probably maybe lean on Dixie again. In Delta, they're talking about the phantom train whistle that older residents around Delta have talked about hearing train whistles late at night, even though the railroad is
long gone.
Yeah. Don't know. Around South English, they're talking about strange lights that hover over the South English River at night.
Okay.
Don't know. And then at Richland, where the old academy was, it says near the site of the old Richland Academy, locals have occasionally reported strange sounds or shadows. I don't know. Anybody can verify that, I guess.
Maybe something very bad happened at the Richland Academy.
And that's why it closed.
Yeah.
We'd love to go down there and do those explorations like they do on TV in the middle of the night.
No, thank you. I'll let you do it. I'll give you a camera, and you go down and do it. Speaking of trains, you ever... I wonder if people, especially the younger generation, realize, you go down Spring Street, like towards the park and the pool, they still have the big cement slabs on that one corner, or that one area by the apartments up there, and then
by the jail.
Schaffs live down there. I wonder if people realize that's what those are there for, was because the railroad used to come right through there. So,
they know now.
They do.
I used to live Stone Street when I was just a little kid, and the train tracks came through there. So that's why those big cement slabs are there. And I'm assuming that's why, kind of from a historical perspective, why they don't ever take them down.
And I think they've tried, and they just could not get them
removed.
As well.
Yeah,
so they couldn't.
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, apparently you're not supposed to explode stuff in town.
Yes, exactly.
Shrapnel's dangerous.
Cement flying everywhere, chunks. Let's do one more thing, and then we'll go to the fun stuff.
Okay, you'll like this then, because I went to find famous people from Keokuk County.
Okay.
The list is short.
Well, I guess our time here is done.
Other than Rick and Steve, it wasn't much. There was somebody by the name of Archie Alexander. Apparently he was a civil engineer and bridge builder, and he helped design major infrastructure projects across the United States. And apparently he later became lieutenant governor of Iowa, which made him one of the first African Americans elected to high office in the state. So that was the closest thing I could come to fame. Of course, we had Lydia Sigourney, who's, never been here.
What about the goat man that's painted on the back? I mean, the goat man.
Who traded his wife for
the 6 goats or something.
I think 3 of them are still living in my backyard.
The originator of human trafficking.
I don't know if that's a distinction. It's a dubious distinction we are on. This one I thought was interesting when it made the list. It said Albert Baird Cummins. This is what was interesting. It says, though he wasn't born in Keokuk County, he had strong connections to the region and was a major figure in Iowa politics. So can we claim him?
I don't know.
He was governor of Iowa and U.S. senator in the early 1900s. But other than that, the only person that showed up was George Hayes.
Okay.
And then after that, it was pretty much empty. It was devoid of famous people.
Dang. Yeah, I can't think of...
I know. I'm saying.
So someday it'll be Steve Shetler Media.
Yes. A home. We'll be on one of them signs when you come into town in a home.
Yeah, right.
Steve Shetler.
Would you be embarrassed if I put one of those signs in my yard that said the home of Steve Shetler Media?
I think we should use a billboard outside of town.
The undefeated wrestler, Steve Shetler.
Well, back in the day, that machine shed that I got on top of the hill used to advertise for the Keokuk County State Bank, so I can pull the siding off, and we could.
There you go.
It's still there under the siding. We can put Steve Shetler Media on it.
Oh boy! It's getting deep. Let's go to this or that. This or that, sponsored by Complete Care of Iowa. So today, tulips or daffodils? What do you think, guys? Me and Rick already. I went tulips. Rick went daffodil. What do you think?
That's tough. I think I'm going to have to go with tulips just because there's so many colors.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to go with the daffodils because there's some when we put in the approach off the lane down to the machine shed. There's some that I tried to bury with a tractor and loader with dirt. Much
and you run over them.
And I run over them here periodically with the hay trailer. But you know what? Them things seem to come up every year.
They just keep making it, huh?
They're like irises.
You guys know, Rick and I were talking because we don't know flowers. What do you call flowers that come back every year?
Perennials.
Perennials. Why aren't they called annuals?
Because annuals are the ones that you have to plant every year. You annually plant them.
But they annually come up every year.
I get a valid point.
Hey, that messes with my brain a little bit. Question of the day. On a normal day, what do you eat for breakfast?
A Little Debbie.
Sweet tea.
You're looking at it.
Jeff is holding up his Gold Peak tea. That's your breakfast. And I've been, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a cereal and or a toast guy. Rick doesn't eat breakfast unless it's on the weekend.
Weekend, yep. Saturday, Sundays. During the week, it's coffee is my breakfast, and then on the weekends when we do have some breakfast.
Okay.
If mornings that come later, people eat breakfast.
That's what I know.
I told Rick I'm coming out to his house on Saturday mornings from now on. And then you guys came in right when we were talking about our tournament, fast food chains, McDonald's against KFC. Who do you think? Who are you picking?
McDonald's.
Okay. Darian?
That one's tough. I like KFC, but half the time they're out of what I want to eat. So I guess we'll go with McDonald's.
All right. So out of the four of us, I think three of us have picked McDonald's.
Yeah, I was the odd one, I think.
All right, but we'll see. Now, yesterday was Culver's and Subway. We can backtrack and get everybody's opinion on that. Rick, Culver's or Subway?
I am doing Subway. I'm not a Culver's fan.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm one of the odd ones there, too, but I do not like Culver's. But
this was a close battle, but Culver's did win. Who are the Grafs going with?
So here's the deal. Culver's has got really good food, but there isn't one in Keokuk County, so Subway gets
there. We
All
go.
right.
I have to go with Subway.
All right. If I'm going with what I like, I'm going with Culver's.
Okay.
But I do like a meatball sub from Subway. Mm-hmm. So
well, that was the sub of the day yesterday. They turned it into meatloaf for me. They put onions and green peppers and mustard on it. It was like eating a meatloaf.
Nice. Well, Grafs, thank you for coming in today, filling that KCED spot. Let's see here. I'm looking. They gave me a list of who's coming in, so maybe nobody next week because there's a board meeting. Are you guys going to the board meeting?
Yeah, they make us go to that.
Are you going to be bored?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So, we got some other guests coming up, lined up all the way through this month. So, but we do thank you guys for coming in today. This has been very educational.
Yeah, that was
and
fun.
Yet entertaining.
I enjoyed it.
So, we got some history of Sigourney and Keokuk County. Good stuff.
So you get somebody in next time that really knows the history that doesn't have to use the internet.
Yeah, to fact check you.
Exactly.
Yes. He was
Once
way
again,
wrong.
Really,
he was
this
way
is where
wrong.
he had it wrong. Yeah.
Keith and Dixie are making notes.
Yes.
This is for entertainment purposes only. No haters.
Yeah, we need to have like a little what do you call it? Disclaimer, yeah.
I started with a disclaimer.
Yeah.
If I couldn't find it in two places, it didn't make my list.
There you go. Well, guys, it's 8 o'clock. Let's go ahead and have our commercial break. We'll be back with more with me and Rick right after this.
Hi, I'm Cindy, owner of the Garden Gate here in Sigourney, proudly serving the community for 28 years. We are a full-service florist and make deliveries to all of Keokuk County and North English. We also serve all funeral homes in the area. From fresh flowers, plants, and candles, we have gifts for all occasions. Did I mention we have seasonal decor too? We are located at 105 South Jefferson Street in Sigourney. We look forward to seeing you.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house? house or maybe wanting to do a remodel. Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You got to stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook. Hey, we're back here on just another morning show. Brothers Market is our headline sponsor. Brother and Osky Dental sponsors our studios. Rick and I hanging out on this Tuesday. If you missed earlier, we did say, giving some strong hints that Neil might be returning tomorrow to the show.
I hope so. He can take my spot back.
Yes. Yeah, we've had you and Aaron McGuire filling in, which has been fun. It's been a nice change of pace to have some fresh faces and perspectives, but everybody loves Neil.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, and I love Neil, and I've been missing Neil. So,
and obviously, Toothy does not like you, Steve, because he does not come around when
Toothy hides when Neil's not around. Jeez. So I don't know. We are into a new hour, and let's go ahead and get a new look at our forecast. Which, I mean, it's the same forecast.
It hasn't changed. Well,
no, it hasn't changed. I tell you what Is it foggy out, or is our window just kind of fogged up?
It is extremely foggy, I do believe.
Is it? Okay. You read the forecast, Rick. I'm going to look out the window here.
Okay, and you go check it out again. So it's a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. today. Mostly sunny with a high near 68. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming east in the morning. A chance of showers and thunderstorms for Thursday before 10 p.m. Then a chance, for tonight. Then a chance of showers after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 37. North wind 5 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Chance of precip is 40%. Wednesday, showers likely before 7 a.m. Then a chance of rain between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 45. Breezy with the northwest winds 15 to 20 mile per hour with gusts as high as 30. Chance of precip is up to 60 for Wednesday afternoon. So Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 26. Northwest wind 5 to 15 with gusts as high as 25. And then into Thursday, partly sunny with a high near 54 and breezy. And it is cooling down, as you said, Steve, the rest of the week. So
it's going to get darn cold this weekend. Sunday night especially, we're going to get down to 13. I did take a peek out the window. I wanted to look. Now, the window is a little bit dirty. Okay. But it is a little bit foggy out there. In fact, I looked it up on the National Weather Service. They do say for our area, areas of fog in southeast Iowa have developed. They're saying all the way from north central Iowa to northwest Illinois. Could be dense at times. So if you're traveling, if you're getting out for school right now or heading out to work, maybe you have a little bit of a road trip in front of you, do keep in mind possibilities of some fog. So always be careful there. So our weather, as always, brought to us by the Garden Gate at 105 South Jefferson Street in Sigourney. Call in. Hey, Cindy, I saw your ad on Steve Shetler Media, and I thought I should order some flowers today.
Yes.
She would be happy to know that. As I always say, let our advertisers know that you see their advertising. I mean, Rick, I'm going off topic here, but you as the manager of Brothers Market, I mean, is it nice to know when people, kind of say, hey, I saw your ads here or there?
It is, or just even on the show like this, when they come in. So they're watching, so they do see it. And you're right. You want to make sure that you're putting your money where it's going to be seen and the whole works. So, we do enjoy saying it. And then so supporting all of us locally here.
Let the advertisers know that you see their stuff. You can get fresh floral arrangements, home decor, sympathy gifts, a little something for everyone and anything at the Garden. They've got all sorts of stuff in there, sports stuff.
I like going in. I just say, I need this array. I don't tell them. It's like, I need it for this to say that. And they just send me a bill. So it always makes it nice.
Exactly, yeah. Hey, do me a favor, Rick, and look up Copper Lantern on your Facebook and maybe scroll down just a hair and see what the specials are.
I can do that.
Copper Lantern Sports Bar and Grill at 101 North Jefferson Street in Sigourney sponsors our community calendar. You can always call the Copper Lantern 641-622-1299. They do sponsor our community calendar. Are you there on your phone?
I am there. Rick? So here we go. 3 days ago, March 2nd. Okay, so that's March 2nd. I've only got... Why is mine not from 3 days ago, Steve? What does yours have?
I want to see what... Yeah, we got...
Because I've got just the Lent special that says, with choice of potatoes... Okay. And then the one prior to that's March 2nd. So mine is off a whole week.
Maybe they haven't updated the weekly specials. All we've got are the Lent specials, during this season with a variety of catfish, shrimp, sandwiches and baskets served with fries and a side, shrimp po' boy, fantail shrimp, fish sandwich, grilled cheese sandwich, all sorts of good stuff at the Copper Lantern. And of course, you can always, I'm assuming.
They would have a full menu, I would assume.
They'll have their full menu. You can get what you want. But they've got it all at the Copper Lantern. Let's see here. On our community calendar, let's go to Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, a big supporter of Steve Shetler Media. Mahaska Drug, they are a big supporter also of the Stephen Memorial Animal Shelter in Oskaloosa. And March 13th through the 17th, they're having their St. Patrick's Day treats. And proceeds will be donated to the Stephen Memorial Animal Shelter. Every dollar going to help an animal in need get a second chance at life. So take part in that. Go get some of those St. Patty's Day treats at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. Of course, they've got all sorts of stuff as well. Great place to go shopping. Also on the calendar, here is a free rabbit workshop. What's up, Doc?
Yeah.
Sponsored by Keokuk County Expo, Keokuk County Extension and Outreach. This comes up on April 25th, 10 a.m. at the Extension office in Sigourney. It's open to ages kindergarten and up, and if they're a child, a guardian must be there with the child. Youth are encouraged to bring their rabbits. Now, this is... What's free? Free tattooing will be offered, is what it says. You get your... Can I go out and get like a skull and crossbones?
Yes, exactly. Or a bunny on your...
Free rabbit tattoo? Do you know what they're talking about, Rick?
I'm guessing it's the water... is it the water tattoo? The kids that the...
I honestly have no idea.
It would have to be free tattooing. You're right, it does.
I mean, it's open for interpretation. They're going to have an expert there, Rebecca Rust, talking about rabbits.
Okay.
And, maybe if kids are wanting to show some rabbits this year at the fair, this might be a good thing. It says showmanship, daily care, nutrition, tattooing, and more. So they're really pushing that tattooing thing.
Must be something new that we don't know about.
Yes.
Through the...
Call out to the extension office, see what that's all about, because I'm sure we're screwing it up somehow. Yes. And then way off in the distance, Sweet Corn Serenade in Oskaloosa, always a fantastic event. That comes up Thursday, July 23rd. Put that on your calendar. The craft and vendor fair that goes along with that. The square in Oskaloosa, always full of people, of vendors, of food and fun and entertainment. That's going to be going on in Osky Thursday, July 23rd. That is your community calendar, sponsored by Copper Lantern Sports Bar and Grill in Sigourney. Which brings us up next to our birthdays. Crabby old Tilly is what we like to call her. So time for our birthdays. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. And again, why we squeeze a rubber chicken during the birthdays, who knows? But our birthdays are brought to us by Nikki Leathers at Hometown Real Estate, and she's going to get results that move you. Rick, you want to do the birthdays today?
Absolutely. So our birthdays are brought to us by Nikki Leathers from Hometown Real Estate. So thanks, Nikki, for bringing these hometown birthdays and celebrities to us. Hometown is going to be Ashley Signs.
Signs Plumbing.
Signs Plumbing. They have done... really, we've needed them at the store the last month. They've been there and even had to come out to my house recently, and they were spot on. Called and they sent the guys out and got us fixed up. So thanks to that. So it's Ashley Signs. Jim Alberg. Enjoyed Jim all the time over. Yes, yeah. Jim is a good guy. Always fun to talk to. Todd Heistoffer, I'm guessing. I'm going to call him out. I'm guessing Todd is probably 48 years old today would be my guess.
Right around there,
we graduated the same year, so I do know that. Ruth Manchester. I get to see Ruth at the store quite often. Isaiah Newsma, down in your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Rick Cheney.
Happy birthday. Old classmate of mine. So.
Okay, so and I don't think I know Rick, but... Happy
Rick's
birthday
dad,
to her.
Ken Cheney.
Okay, I was going to ask.
Ran the news review here in town for years.
Wondering if he was
and years,
related.
But yeah, Rick is his son. Rick would be. Let's see. I'm 53, so I'm guessing Rick's 54.
Okay,
but I was also young for my class, so Rick maybe's 55. I don't know.
You were the baby of that group.
I was, yeah.
And then on the celebrity side, here we go. Chuck Norris, 86. That does not same as who's the other old guy that's been around forever and that oh my gosh, now I drew it. But he was in the movie Mule.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood, same. It's like these guys are just aging up there in time. So
they're
Chuck
never
Norris
going to die.
They're not. So Chuck Norris can fight
off. All right, before we move on from Chuck, there's all sorts of little jokes that people tell about Chuck Norris. Jack was nimble, Jack was quick, but Jack couldn't dodge Chuck Norris's roundhouse kick.
That's probably true.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Then Chuck Norris roundhouse kicked nothing and told it to get a job. That was kind of lame. So many roundhouse kick jokes. If you ask Chuck Norris what time it is, he always says 2 seconds till. After you ask 2 seconds to what, he roundhouse kicks you in the face. These could go on. All right, how about this one? Chuck Norris uses pepper spray to season his meat.
Oh, that's fun. I do like that one.
And then one more. The flu. This is a good one. The flu gets a Chuck Norris shot every year.
That is good.
Chuck Norris, he's a legend.
He is a legend. And Sharon Stone, 68. I think our generation member of the movie was it. Basic Instinct, is that correct?
There's one thing that I...
Yep, exactly, from Basic Instinct. So she probably made her a lot of money. So she probably enjoyed
one scene.
Yes, the one scene. Jeff Ament, bass player. Oh, for Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
All right. That was a band I enjoyed. I was
63. Wow.
Eddie Brickell, singer. Now help me out there.
Actually, it's Edie Brickell.
Edie, okay.
Now, I remember Neil and I had this conversation last year on this date. He was like, who is Edie Brickell? And then I played him the song. So Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians was the band. And they had a song. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, my favorite thing. You know what I mean?
I don't know it.
I'm gonna
You're
gonna
gonna
look
find
it up
it
on
now.
Spotify.
As he's looking that up.
Yes.
John Hamm is 55. So John is he was in Landman here. He's been his name's gotten popular the last, and then he died. So he was very good in his one season of Landman that I liked. Robin Thicke, Alan Thicke's son.
Yep.
The singer of I don't know if he's still yes. Carrie Underwood is 43 years old.
Wow.
Miss Carrie. I would have guessed her a little closer to my age, but that's not far off. Olivia Wilde, 42.
Wilde. Yep, Olivia Wilde.
Who is that?
You might know her if you saw her.
Okay. Emily Osment, I know her. She is 34. I think she plays in the new
Sheldon.
Yes.
Young Sheldon or whatever it is.
With his brother, Georgie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I do know.
And they got their own spinoff, don't they?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then her brother would be Haley Joe.
Yes.
And then Bad Bunny. I knew him come Super Bowl. That was the first time I'd heard his name. So
the first time I came across Bad Bunny was he actually wrestled for WWE a few years ago.
A celebrity type deal. Or he was okay.
He actually wrestled, and he was actually really good.
Really?
Yeah. So if the Super Bowl arrangements and other singing stuff, sputter out, he can go to WWE.
He can go back. So that is our birthdays brought to us by Hometown Real Estate.
I'm bringing
Nikki
up
Leathers.
Edie Brickell.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Why did that not sound...
Why didn't you get that from MySpace?
Yes, why did I...
Yeah, so that was a big
about
hit.
1990?
Probably.
That'd be my...
Yeah, it was a big MTV hit. Oop, let me turn this down on my phone.
It's got that 90s sound to it
yes.
anyway.
Yeah. Edie Brickell. Whoa, hello. Let's see here. So that's our birthdays brought to us by Nikki Leathers at Hometown Real Estate. Coming up on Friday at Barnwired, we've got our Iowa Music Showcase. A newcomer. We've got a new face making her debut. Erin Duffy is her name, and it's spelled Airyn. Erin Duffy. And she's coming to us out. She's north, I think, up around Cedar Falls-ish area. And she does a little bit of country and a little bit of Christian stuff. So Erin Duffy coming to our show this Friday at Barnwired for the showcase. So doing a live interview and live original tunes. She won. There's a newer award show in Iowa, just the Iowa Music Awards. They've been around for 2 or 3 years now. And she actually won an Iowa Music Award here, I think, just this past fall. So, yeah.
And knowing Neil, I think Neil will be excited for this show.
Yes. And I'll have to remind him that she is married. So,
so
keep your distance, Neil. Then coming up on Saturday, we get all sportsy with our sports section. We'll have different area coaches and athletes in. Jenny Hobbs is your host. SK Boys Wrestling coming in this Saturday for a recap of their season. And we'll have some other guests that I need to totally 100% confirm. Last week's show was kind of a...
Was it exciting for any part of that show, Steve?
I mean, Addie Tremmel was the highlight. I won't go into why, but if you go back and watch, she is about to start, getting her ewes ready for the fair. Or
if you could make a meme, Addie would have 1 million hits. I can tell you that right now. So you need to go check that out.
If I was really mean,
yes,
I would make that meme just for some views and attention. But I won't do that, Addie. You're my neighbor, so I'll be nice to you. All right, so that's what's coming up this week here on Steve Shuttler Media. What we haven't done yet is some things. Oh, no, we actually haven't even done... let's see here. I got to get to this day in history. Boy,
here we go.
We're way behind.
This day in history.
This day in history. All right, it is March 10th. Not a whole lot interesting on this date. Wire, though, like just everyday wire, was invented on this date in 1410. 1410. Wire.
And how do you invent wire? You take...
I don't know.
Or you found it, do you find it in the ditch and like, what is that?
It's wire. It's on this date in 1876. Alexander Graham Bell probably used some of that wire for the very first phone call that was made in Boston, Massachusetts.
And where did he call? Across the street?
I think so. Yeah. It probably would. It doesn't say on my info, but yeah, I doubt if it was too far away. And then on this date in 1880, the Salvation Army arrived in the U.S. from England. So I guess that's where the idea for the Salvation Army came from.
Okay.
And now they ring their bells at Christmas time. Do they ever do any other fundraisers during the year? I'm sure you can give at any time.
Is the Salvation the little rose thing that they give to you, or is that not is that the Salvation, or is that the...
Probably.
You know what, the lapel pin is?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Could be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's some stuff on this date in history. Rick, grab the National Day calendar, as we'll do the National Day calendar up next. It is always brought to us by Fremont Funeral Chapel. Joy Latcham, the services coordinator. Just saw Joy yesterday, doing a great job. You can give Joy a call at 641-933-4315 for more information. And, Rick, what do you have on the physical National Day calendar in front of you?
So here we go, right in my hands on March 10th. It is March 10th, Tuesday.
Correct.
We are correct. Here we go. So it is Blueberry Popover Day. I'd assume that's a Pop-Tart. Or a pastry.
Sort of pastry, dessert.
Mario Day. It is Mario Day. How did you know that one, Steve? Because I assume, are you big into the Marios and the Mario Karts?
I played the original Super Mario Brothers, but really didn't keep up with it after that. So.
I'd say that I'm the same with you on that.
Yeah.
Pack your lunch day. I did not do that today, so pack your lunch.
I did bring a banana with me to the office today.
So it is Women and Girls HIV/AIDS Awareness Day.
Well, that's a fun day.
That's kind of a Debbie. That's that.
Yeah.
I mean,
usually try to keep this segment light and fun, and then you have that.
Well, on the calendar, it does not lead in that until the very last sentence. You're like, "Ooh, I'm already too far deep. I better finish."
Is that all you got?
That's it on it. So
now I also have on this list over here International Bagpipe Day.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool.
Figured that'd been on the 17th on St. Patty's Day, but
yeah. Bagpipe memories. The wrestler Roddy Piper used to come to the ring carrying and playing the bagpipes.
Legend Roddy Piper.
Yes. And then I've always thought also when somebody has bagpipes played at their funeral, that is like, have you ever heard that or seen that? I just think that is like the coolest thing ever.
And I just don't know how it's neat to watch someone play the bagpipe.
Oh,
it really is cool.
I don't understand
I don't at all.
You have all these horns and the
big bag. I don't get it one bit. So
a little bit more info. I noticed that National Day calendar on Facebook, if you want to follow their Facebook page, gives you more information on the days. So Mario Day. Mario first appeared in the game Donkey Kong.
Yes,
in
I
Nintendo,
did know that.
Back in 1981. For the National Women and Girls HIV/AIDS Day, it encourages education, testing, and prevention to help build healthier communities. Blueberry Popover Day, it says fill those puffed up rolls with blueberries. So they're just talking like, at least what I'm looking at on the screen is just like muffins.
Okay.
So a blueberry muffin, which is, I would eat one of those. Pack your lunch day, revitalize lunchtime with fresh and healthful meal choices. And I think that's all I got. So
kind of an easy National Day today. So
yes, your National Day calendar is sponsored by Fremont Funeral Chapel. Where do we go from here? 8:24. Actually, we're going to take a break. We'll take what would be our 8:30 commercial break. We'll hear from some sponsors and then come back with things you need to know, weird news, and a whole bunch more
At Pekin Community Schools, opportunity isn't limited. It's everywhere. From FFA to music, business to athletics, our students explore it all. Small class sizes mean big advantages. Personal attention, strong relationships, and academic success that goes above and beyond. You're more than a student. You're a story, a voice, a vital part of our school family. From the classroom to the kitchen, every adult helps shape futures. At Pekin, pride runs deep where everybody is somebody.
At Nutrient Ag Solutions, we are dedicated to your success. We partner with growers like you to expand your possibilities with unparalleled offerings. Your unique challenges are met with more customized solutions than anyone else can offer. With you, we're feeding the future together.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have a variety of family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience. Call 641-622-1170 to reach the clinic or 641-622-3184 to reach Jack's Corner Drug.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and we play all your country music favorites like Garth, Reba, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com. Download the app with Apple and Android devices or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio. Online radio for Southeast Iowa.
As the weather warms up, our eating habits change to include spicy Mexican and Chinese foods, salads, along with fish and chicken. Dry and sweet white wines from Tassel Ridge Winery complement these lighter foods. Edelweiss and Brianna are very popular semi-sweet white wines, and both are made entirely from grapes grown in our vineyards. Steuben is a popular rosé that complements spicy dishes, and Candleglow White is an award-winning dry white wine. These wines are available at Tassel Ridge Winery, and we can ship wines to addresses in Iowa where they can be received by someone who is at least 21 years old.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
All right, Brothers Market is our headline sponsor here on Just Another Morning Show, and we are coming to you live and local from the Osky Dental Studios here in beautiful downtown Sigourney. Again, it is a little bit foggy out there, so be advised of that. There's no warnings or anything or advisories, but just something to keep in mind if you're heading out and about for work or school or for whatever this morning. Rick Landgrebe hanging out with us this morning from Brothers Market. And again, rumors are abound that Neil Crott might be returning to the show tomorrow morning. So be on the lookout for that. Let's get into some things you need to know. Because we need to know lots of things this morning here on Steve Shetler Media. Just another morning show. All right, things you need to know. Rupert Murdoch, super rich guy that owns like everything in the world, celebrated his 95th birthday over the weekend. Of course, it was a star-studded party. I mean, if you were 95 years old, how late would your birthday party really go?
It was done at 4:30.
I was going to say. I mean, most 95-year-olds are probably in bed by about 6.
Should I
at
know
the latest.
him? Should I know Murdoch?
Rupert Murdoch. Yeah, I mean, if you look him up, yeah, he's super rich.
Okay.
A lot of people think he's kind of behind a lot of bad things in the world. At least, if you believe the rumors. But Hugh Jackman, Ivanka Trump, Tony Blair from the UK, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, NFL owners Jerry Jones and Robert Kraft. So again, you're looking at some rich people from around the world hanging out for Rupert Murdoch's 95th birthday. Now, does he? I'd have to do a Google. Does Rupert own Fox and Fox News?
Well, it makes you wonder with these
I think he
NFL
does.
people. There must
I think
be.
he does. Yeah.
They were not having little smokies at this party. I'm guessing it was a little fancier than that.
Caviar and whatnot. According to a new study, the difficult people in your life help you age faster. So thanks, difficult people.
Yes.
Let's just air our grievances.
Or go to the next.
You know who you are. Now, you're a big NFL guy. You're a Chiefs fan,
guy,
correct?
yes, sir.
So you're happy about Travis Kelce coming back?
I'm happy about Kelce, and we signed the running back from the Seahawks yesterday.
Okay.
So NFL Super Bowl MVP Seahawk running back is going to be a Chief. So
yeah, getting some help for Kelce and Mahomes.
Yes.
Who are their receivers? What's the receiver situation?
We have, well, we just signed. Gosh darn it! I just saw it yesterday too. You really.
There's always changeovers, so it's always hard to keep up.
It is. And you're through the free agency right now. So, I just saw the receiver. I will look it up here, Steve.
Yeah,
and we'll
that's
get back
fine.
to it.
But Kelce signing a big 1-year contract to come back.
And he even took a little pay cut. It sounded like to help. He took pay cut. He only making $12 million instead of $15 this year.
I mean, and he is going to be marrying Taylor Swift, who has like billions of dollars. So it's a wonder she wasn't at that birthday party for Rupert Murdoch.
She probably was.
All right, speaking of super rich, famous people, Rihanna, her Beverly Hills mansion reportedly sprayed with bullets on Sunday afternoon, like kind of a drive-by. She was at home during the time, but was not injured. No one was injured, thankfully, and a suspect was arrested. So
I did see that this morning.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what industry is booming right now? Dog grooming. Yeah, dog grooming is a big thing. I know we've got a couple here in the area at least. And then Fairy Dog Grooming Salon does advertising with me and sponsors our weekly pet. Fairy Dog Grooming Salon is over in Osky. So the New York Times has a story that tells of a guy that owns 4 Norwich Terriers and who spends $11,000 a year to have these 4 dogs groomed, along with another $3,000 for specialty work. So, wow.
So $14,000
on dog grooming a year. That's a lot. Now, when we had our little fluffy dog Stella, she's the only one that needed a haircut. I mean, she'd get the home haircut.
Home makeover.
Stacy does my hair on the weekends. I think she used the same clippers for Stella too. Wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, that's crazy. $14,000. Let's see here. The 54th Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race kicked off on Sunday in Anchorage, Alaska. You ever follow that? Or
once in a while, just more on like the History Channel. I know like LaVon Bloom is huge. She's went and watched it a time or two.
Yeah, she's a big husky person.
So I think it is very interesting. But yeah, it's just out of my realm a little bit.
Quite the deal there. Actress Daryl Hannah is ticked off at how Ryan Murphy, a movie director, portrayed her dating days with JFK Jr. Evidently, there was a series called Love Story, John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette. She says, Daryl Hannah says, which Daryl's a girl. Don't let the first name fool you. Daryl Hannah says the part about her is way off base. Must not have been all that flattering about
with
her.
JFK Jr.
Woodstock icon Country Joe McDonald passed away over the weekend. He was 84. He had this says his fish cheer and song called I Feel Like I'm Fixin' to Die were a big part of the 60s anti-war movement. So Country Joe McDonald, dead at 84. Another kind of unexpected death was an actress named Jennifer Runyon. You may have seen that she passed away over the weekend. She had roles in Charles in Charge. I think she was Scott Baio's hot girlfriend back in the day. And Ghostbusters. She had a role in Ghostbusters. She lost her battle with cancer, 65 years old. So Jennifer Runyon. Other stuff. If you went to the movies over the weekend, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. The movie animated film Hoppers, which is a Pixar film.
Seen that.
Brought in the most money. It brought in $88 million. So pretty good opening weekend at the theaters. As far as time change goes, I hate time change. I complain about it all the time. People are probably sick and tired of hearing about it. I can't wait to take a nap today.
Yes.
It does physically take its toll on people. Adults lose an average of 40 minutes of sleep the night that the clocks spring forward. And then it does take about a week for our bodies and brains to kind of settle into that new routine. So,
and I'm with you. You can kind of tell it this midweek, or not even midweek yet. But
when you came in today, I was like, man, it's really hitting me today.
And it's only Tuesday.
Yeah. I guess it'll get better. Let's see here. There's a guy from Malaysia whose name I can't even come close to pronouncing. He is in the record books because, check this out, he has 10 more teeth than the average person. A total of 42 teeth.
So does he have a straight smile, or are they all...
Or just, is his mouth like, chomp? Is he like Pac-Man?
Yes, I don't know.
You know who I always think of? The biggest mouth that I've ever seen was Freddie Mercury.
Yes, okay.
And obviously, it helped him sing. I don't know. But I think he had some extra teeth, too.
Really? That's interesting.
Don't quote me on that, but I think.
That's a British thing, though, ain't it? Don't they have the different teeth?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they do got that they're known for not having great teeth.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So. Yeah. Freddie had a mouthful, and so does Prathab Muniandi.
Oh, geez, that
from
is a
Malaysia.
good name over there.
You got to look him up. Just a reminder that the Oscars coming up this Sunday night. Conan O'Brien going to be hosting. You ever watch award shows?
We could go on. I just can't watch some of those Oscars. I don't even know if they're award show anymore. I think they try to bring other stuff into the.
There we go.
They try to bring other stuff into these shows now, so I don't watch them. So
I'll watch like country music award
yes,
shows.
I do the
like
CMAs.
The CMAs.
Yes, I can do that one yet.
But
these big ones like that,
movie award shows, I never watch them. No. Uber has launched a feature that allows both women riders and drivers across the U.S. to be matched with other women for trips. I'm guessing that's like for safety issues.
Yeah, that makes a little sense.
Yeah, I'm sure, getting stuck with some weird, creepy guy isn't a fun thing for the ladies. And then finally, in things you need to know today, Caitlin Clark, our Iowa girl,
Here we go.
Getting ready to end her 8-month injury recovery. She is scheduled to make her U.S. national team debut next week when the Americans play in the FIBA, FIBA World Cup qualifier in Puerto Rico.
Go, Caitlin.
I bet the Fever are like, please don't get hurt.
I know they're
please don't get hurt.
And then they're also, Nike's like, go out there and just go be you because that fits just more.
Launch those half-court shots.
Be you again, Caitlin. Be
Clark.
you again.
Let's get into the impossible question. Here we go. Today's impossible question. All right, today's impossible question. Doing this every morning slows your heart rate and lowers your stress. What is it? Whenever I get into these things, I just naturally, when I'm looking at this stuff the night before and I'm kind of putting the morning show together, in my mind, I'm always kind of thinking, what is Neil going to say or react? And I can only imagine what he would say to this or what he would be thinking. We would both be giggling. Doing this every morning slows your heart rate and lowers your stress. What are we talking about? I don't have my full... This is where we also look at comments, the comment section. I know I don't have all my comments because I've gone... Whenever I go away from the
I've
show,
noticed that on it, too.
It screws up my comments. What I do have, and I know I'm missing some, so I apologize, but good morning to Laura Lee, my cousin Laura Lee watching. Colleen, Penny, Eloise, Aaron, our old co-host from yesterday. The old co-host from yesterday, such a long time ago, Aaron McGuire. Audrey, good morning to you. Jackie, Travis, Dan, Audrey, Katie, Pat, and Nathan. Old Nathan Connor.
Nathan
in the
checking
comments this morning. So, again, apologies. I've probably, most likely, not seen all of the earlier comments. I'm sure Bubby was in the comments and some of our other normals. So,
I'm sure Mark, well, he better not be in there today, Mark. He should be.
Is he at work right now?
Should be. I think so.
He's sharing stuff in between customers. So doing this every morning slows your heart, lowers your stress. What are we talking about? Any guesses?
I'm just going to say taking the morning shower is what I'm going to say.
Morning shower. Patrick in the comments is saying going back to bed.
Yeah.
Amen, brother.
Yes.
Nancy is saying relaxing. And you said take a shower.
Take a shower.
So the answer is, and this is kind of a topic that we were talking about earlier, eating breakfast in total silence. So, you need some quiet time in the morning to kind of, get your body and your mind going a little bit. So eating breakfast in total silence lowers your stress and slows your heart rate, and God bless you.
God, thank you. Jeez. It makes me think of a Seinfeld. Did you watch much Seinfeld?
Every once in a while. Wasn't a huge fan, but
George got the God bless you, and it turned into and it was just funny how he's like, why do I need a God bless me on that? And it was just funny to go through the show about nothing.
Yes, exactly. Let's do some weird news. How about that?
That's weird.
And our weird news being brought to us by Lemonade and Leaf. They have plants, decor, and more at 1007 South Market Street in Oskaloosa. Lemonade and Leaf. If you go to their Facebook page, you can see some of the unique items that they have for sale. They've kind of like the Garden Gate, but with a twist. So plants, decor, and more at Lemonade and Leaf. Rick, you got a sneeze attack
there we go.
going
I got
on.
it. It takes 3. They say that's hereditary too. Have you seen that
All
one?
right. I have not.
That if you sneeze twice, that's hereditary. If you sneeze 3, that's hereditary. How many times? That's just again the old wise tales.
All right, I had not heard that.
We'll have to have Jeff look that up on his next.
Yes. Next time he's in. So in our headline weird news today, this is the one that's going to get posted at 1:00. Now, I'm not sure where North Richland Hills is, but a resident from North Richland Hills, his former name, his original name, his given name, Dustin Eby, I think is how you pronounce it, Ebey. Dustin Eby is officially running for mayor in North Richland Hills under his legally changed name. You know what he changed his name to? Literally anybody else. That's his legal name.
Anybody else.
Literally anybody else. So literally anybody else. First, middle, and last name. Literally anybody else. Now, you think, when you're going to vote, and they do have write-ins available, people might write down literally anybody else.
Anybody else.
So he's kind of utilizing that after a viral 2024 presidential bid that he had. The 37-year-old former Army veteran and university lab tech is now challenging the incumbent mayor, Jack McCarty, in this town. This guy, literally anybody else, decided to enter the race after a city council dispute left the current mayor poised to run unopposed, stating that he wanted to provide an alternative for dissatisfied voters. Now, the mayor is running on a platform of fiscal transparency and infrastructure improvements. What literally anybody else identifies as a Republican-leaning candidate, he views his campaign as a protest. Oh, you like protesters against political insiders and the status quo. The May 2nd election will mark the first time his unique legal name appears on a local mayoral ballot in North Texas. That's where this is.
North Texas. Here we go.
So literally anybody else, if you ever write that name down on a ballot when you're voting, you're actually voting for somebody.
And he done that on a presidential one too, huh?
Evidently, he was kind of probably not all that serious.
Yes.
And so literally anybody else.
That is interesting.
That is. Did you hear about this horrible story out of Georgia where a beloved Georgia math teacher and coach Jason Hughes, tragically killed Friday night when he was accidentally run over by a student following a prank.
Yes. I didn't know the full story, but
So, long story short, it sounds like 5 guys from the high school were TPing this guy's house. He came out, and it wasn't like, I don't think he was mad or anything. He just came out, and basically he fell over as they were driving away. Like they were kind of like, they floored it to get away, so they weren't seen, and they accidentally ran him over. So authorities stated that Hughes tripped and fell into the road while the group was driving away, leading to his fatal injuries. An 18-year-old student now faces several charges, including first-degree vehicular homicide and reckless driving. Now, despite all of that, Hughes's wife, and now widow, has expressed a desire for the charges to be dropped, describing the event as a terrible accident.
Tragedy.
So, local Gainesville community remains in deep mourning for the teachers. So, horrible situation.
Like you said, that's just an accident. I mean, there was probably nothing on purpose.
And for her to actually, boy, you could easily want to be out for blood and vengeance and something like that, but she is turning the other cheek and saying, just let it go.
You know she's got lawyers in today's world on her, like, we've got a loss, and that's the next. It's
moving on, another weird news story. So, you ever run into some kids at the store that maybe just curse and cuss a lot?
Yeah.
So a daycare worker has found a surprisingly creative way to deal with a little girl who had developed a colorful vocabulary. They have given her a special place to let it all out. The girl's name, or the teacher's name, is Tina Midkiff, a daycare worker and a mom of 4. Noticed that one of the kids at the child care center had started dropping swear words around the other kids. Now, instead of scolding the girl or making a big deal about it, Midkiff came up with the solution as she told the youngster that she could only use those words in one place, and that place is the bathroom. So in a now viral video that has racked up more than 16 million views on TikTok, Midkiff calmly explains the new rule to the child, and she lets the kid go into the bathroom. The kid just blurts every bad word that she knows out, and then when she's done, she can come back out and resume her day.
I guess I'm going to be looking for that video today on my phone.
And she actually, in the video, I guess, she asked the little girl if she's done yet, and she's not. So she goes back to cussing and swearing in the bathroom.
You kiss your mama with that mouth?
Yeah, you got to get it all out. Let's see here. Let's see. We'll find some of the more interesting things here. Price is Right. Everybody's seen The Price is Right. A Minnesota woman finally secured a win on The Price is Right after a rare production review overturned what was initially a loss for the lady. Her name is Leslie Harris, was playing the game Rat Race on The Price is Right when her third place rat appeared to come up and tie for the win. But now it says the host, I'm assuming it's still Drew Carey, originally declared that she had lost. But after stopping the show to watch a frame-by-frame replay, producers confirmed that her rat had actually crossed the finish line first. Now, she gets a brand new car and a total of $25,000 in prizes. So it was definitely worth the review.
Challenge. Yes.
Yeah. She described the experience as a whirlwind of emotions and expressed gratitude for the show's commitment to fairness. I mean, if the producers were like, nope, sweep it under the rug. They could have done that, but
our call stands or whatever.
Yeah. So they let her win. So that's a cool thing. Then let's do one more. A massive FBI raid on an Irvine, California home was sparked by the backyard laboratory of a 17-year-old chemistry prodigy. So obviously kind of a smart kid.
Okay.
Probably a little bit on the nerdy side. That's just a guess. Fritz Gonady is the kid's name, who was accepted to college at the age of 13. insists the federal investigation into his home-based experiments was based on a major misunderstanding. The UC Irvine student explained that he was using common chemicals purchased from retailers like Amazon and eBay to research potential cures for cancer and Alzheimer's. Wow, this kid's a genius. Federal agents seized materials over safety concerns. I mean, I can only assume that they were thinking meth lab.
Yes, or a bomb, or yes.
Because, of course, I immediately get Breaking Bad thoughts going through my brain. But the kid maintains that his setup was secure and aimed solely at medical advancement. So the aspiring doctor now hopes to put the incident behind him as he prepares to graduate and enter medical school this fall. This is kid's like a
Doogie Howser.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see here. No charges have been filed against him yet. So that's the good news that's coming out of that.
Hopefully it is a true thing that he is working on an Alzheimer's or something. That's interesting.
Yeah. Please come up with that with that cure. Let's jump into some random crap. I mean, we don't really want to literally jump into some random crap, but here comes all the random crap at us. Let's do some stuff here. How about, let's see here, your non-souvenir souvenir. Like, what item have you held on to as a remembrance of something? Here are some examples. This person has a piece of confetti from a Kiss concert.
Okay.
So maybe after the concert was over or during the show, they shot some confetti. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to take this home and keep it forever. Another person has a piece of wood from an old roller coaster from a theme park that has since been torn down.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Another person says bathrobes from when their kid was born 20 years ago. Okay. Then one other person says one woman who saved the receipt from her honeymoon from the hotel. It was $75 for 5 days. Wow, that's a heck of a deal. Must have been a while ago.
Yes.
So are you a souvenir collector or a remembrance guy?
Yeah, kind of. Like, we have saved some ticket stubs just that we...
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen ticket stub.
Sure.
Cody Johnson. So stuff like that.
Okay.
Yourself, I'm assuming, too?
I have some ticket stubs. Used to have a bunch, but we were kind of cleaning out the house, and I shouldn't have gotten rid of them, but I did. But I do have, we've been to some concerts and met some cool people. We have a Carrie Underwood signed ticket stub and Taylor Swift.
Did you have a Garth Brooks one? Have I seen a picture?
I met Garth.
Yeah,
I don't know if I got anything autographed, though, which is stupid.
Steve, what is going on?
Yeah, I know. I think I was so starstruck. I was like, let's get pictures and selfies. And so, yeah, I met Garth. There's one very unique item I have at home.
Okay.
Everybody knows I'm a pro wrestling geek. I don't even know what year it was. Late 90s, probably. There was a pay-per-view at the Five Season Center in Cedar Rapids. Used to be the Five Season Center. And it was it was WCW, World Championship Wrestling, and they had this bad guy group called the New World Order, the NWO. They were the hottest thing in wrestling at the time. And yeah, they had, so up kind of on the bowl of the arena, like around the edge, it was lined with like one solid piece. It was like a big piece of cardboard that's probably 3 to 4 feet long, like poster size. And they had, the posters were like part of the cardboard lining. At the end of the show, everybody kind of goes nuts, and it's like a riot, and people are like ripping these things down. And I actually got like the full poster, and it's got like Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, the Giant, were all on there. So, I mean, the edges are ripped and frayed, but I did get like the whole poster is on there. I've actually got that framed at home. Nice. I was like, it might not be a big deal to anybody else, but I thought it was like the coolest thing in the world.
We have so it was when Trump was running the second time here on his campaign tour at the state fairs. We camped there. We get a call from our son that, hey, I'm going to stay here at, I believe it was Jalapeno Pete's. He goes, Donald Trump's coming in here to talk. And we're like, and we knew he was there that day. And we're like, okay, whatever. He goes, nope, I got inside information. He's coming here at this time. And
nice.
So we're like, whatever, you just do what you want to do. So we start to head that way. And it's like, he might be right, because you can just tell you get a different feel when Secret Service and everything's there too. You do. We've been enough. So all of a sudden he comes back. We see people roll in. We're watching as Donald gets out of his black vehicle, walks up, and the first person that gets a hat and autographed by Donald Trump is our son. So we have either side that I'm on. We've got yes, and it is. It's like that. That's just a neat one to me. Either way. So we do have history. A Donald Trump signed hat at home from his new run for president here the last couple of years.
Our second thing and last thing that we'll do for random crap: the relative you blocked on social media.
I've got one.
I don't think I've blocked any relatives, but a survey says 78% of millennials have blocked relatives on social media. Why did you block a relative is the question. I mean, you don't need to know. Yeah. But here are some examples. I had to block my gay uncle after he posted, and here's the quote, "I clip my toenails with points so I get more traction on the bed sheets." Barf.
Things you don't need to know.
Yeah. A second example, I blocked my son's father and family. When we broke up, he started stalking me. Yeah, you get that. And then this other person says, I blocked my cousin. She borrowed money from everyone in the family to move to New York and ghosted us when it came time to pay us all back. Yep. So now I did have a relative, and this is a while back, and this basically goes for anybody on my Facebook feed. If anybody says, well, if you're a supporter of so-and-so, go ahead and unfriend me. Well, I usually say, okay.
Yep.
And that goes for relatives too. So, I mean, if you want to draw a line, then okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've blocked any relatives. I'm with you on that. They're like, really? It's like, I'm just saying we can be friends on your side too.
Yeah.
But if you want me to unfriend you, fine. That's what we'll
do. I mean, and you can have your opinions on things. And I'm not going to comment. I don't do whatever you want to do. But if you say, if you're going to follow so-and-so, well, all right, then goodbye. See you later. Yep. So, yeah, those are, I mean, I've blocked other people, but not relatives. I mean, non-relative. There's plenty of non-relatives I've blocked. Bunch of freaks out there in this world.
Yes.
Let's go and get close to the end here with some good news, which is always brought to us by Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance. Give Jay a call at 319-471-3328. Medicare Made Easy with Jay Dennis. Our headline, empty birthday party turns into Pizza Hut packed with strangers. Oh, I can feel this is going to be good news. Let's do a good news dance. In some good news, what started as a heartbreaking birthday party turned into a feel-good surprise after an entire Texas town stepped in to save the day. Now, a mom in Kingsville, Texas had planned a birthday party for her 9-year-old daughter, Isley, at the local Pizza Hut February 28th. The mom's name is Samantha Chamberlain. She had spent time decorating and preparing the party, excited because she hadn't been able to throw her daughter a party the year before. Now, Isley, the daughter, was thrilled, kept asking if everything would be ready by the time her friends arrived. 30 minutes later, nobody had arrived. Chamberlain, the mom, said that she began to feel like she had let her daughter down, so she went to social media. She said if anybody in the community would want to stop in to celebrate her daughter's birthday, they're having a birthday party at the Pizza Hut. And they say the response was immediate. Soon the Pizza Hut filled up with complete strangers, families, neighbors, community members to celebrate Isley's birthday. It's kind of like that Jack Hayes funeral here that we had here in Sigourney not too long ago. So,
that does feel good. So.
Little girl got her birthday party after all. That's some good news.
Good news. Pizza Hut's weren't as cool as the Happy Joe's for parties though back in the day with the
Exactly. Hey, we thank Jay Dennis, Bridalwood Midwest Insurance, for sponsoring our good news. Rick, let's take one last look at our forecast.
So for today, again, I think it's Yeah, I think it's gotten foggier, Steve, though, if you look out there.
The fog's rolling. Well,
out
we
your
should
windows,
probably hit a foghorn.
Do it one time. So it's going to be high near 68 today with that 20% chance of showers. And then rolling into nights, the chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 o'clock. And then a chance of showers after 4 a.m. So should that technically be on Wednesday, that after 4 a.m.?
If Neil was here, he would be complaining and making that claim.
Yes, like I'm just shocked. Okay, shouldn't that be on the next day that it's after 4 a.m.? Anyway. Then on Wednesday, showers likely before 7 a.m. with that chance of rain between 7 and 1.
So in reality, you could
4
go
to
showers
7.
from 4 a.m. that morning
till
to 1
7
p.m.
Yes, till 1 p.m. that day.
Yeah.
I don't get that. That gives you that chance of whatever. Rain chance is 60% on Wednesday for tomorrow. Then Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 26. Northwest winds 5 to 15 with a high around 25. And then Thursday, partly sunny and breezy with a high near 54 degrees for the week.
Indeed.
For that's what we have.
And then it gets cold this weekend. We're going to be down in the teens on Sunday night, so prepare yourself. Garden Gate and Sigourney sponsoring our forecast here on Just Another Morning Show. And we should probably hit this button. And there's Frankie. Frankie telling us that that's the end of the show.
That's it.
Rick, you got any big plans for the rest of today?
Go back, work on the truck day today, so get that all put away. Start to make the ad signs for tomorrow to hang with that, and then probably start working on a schedule for next week or in 2 weeks. Schedule put up, and then that's gonna maybe be time to go home and enjoy the evening. So
there you go.
Go from that.
And the new Brothers Market circular hits mailboxes today.
Today, come in tomorrow morning, and then today also 5% senior discount day. So
yes,
come in and visit Brothers Market with your senior discount card and grab some goodies for the grill
And
tonight.
for me, I don't really have a whole lot going on.
Okay.
Today. I'm definitely
Taking that
going to
nap.
get a nap in today. That's always the case with me, but especially today. Nap, I'm coming for you. And again, fingers crossed, Neil Crott.
Let's hope, yes.
Possibly, probably, maybe coming back tomorrow. So tune in, and we'll all find out together. Otherwise, it'll just be me. Rick, thanks for coming in.
You bet. Thank you,
and
Steve.
That is Just Another Morning Show.